feel dirty south, dirty, can y'all really feel East Coast feel West Coast feel dirty south, dirty, can y'all really feel it? East Coast feel say what?
Hey guys, and welcome back. It's me, Lydia Marie. Welcome back to my channel. It is a rainy, cloudy Saturday morning, so if you hear some thunder and lightning in the background, that's what's going on here. But today we're talking about what's in my May makeup bag. You guys know I have been making a point these last few months to make sure I'm shopping my stash, even when I add new things, and just putting things to the front of my vanity so I can grab for them. And I have a monthly makeup bag of products that I like to use and pull from. Some I haven't used in a while, some might be new to my collection. Either way, I like to make a little bag at the first of the month and pull out some items that I really want to do some looks with and create with for the month of May. So if you'd like to see what's in my makeup bag this month, I hope that you will keep watching. Hi to my new subscribers. Welcome to the beauty fam. I'm so glad to have you here. And hi to those who came back from day one. I truly appreciate you. Also, let's go ahead and peep into my makeup bag for May. So this month, I'm using mostly affordable products, things that you can get at the drugstore like Ulta, CVS, and things like that. Starting out with my complexion products, I'm going back to using regularly my e.l.f. Halo Liquid Glow Filter. This is such a pretty glowy product that you can put on your skin, mix it with foundation, or just wear it alone. I often wear these alone because it just gives my complexion a nice glow with a little bit of tint to it, and it mixes well with any type of foundation that I use. When it gets warm, and we are in the warmer months now, it's close to 80, 90 degrees and things like that, I don't always like to wear foundation only. I like to mix it with something like this to have a more glowy base. And on that same vein, I pulled out my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. This is the Yummy Skin Glow Serum. So either this or this will be as my base this month. This is so good. This is in the shade Main Squeeze, and it's like a champagne color. Still gives me a nice little glow, but they both work great as primers or worn alone for my makeup. For my foundations this month, again, I'm going to be sticking with my About Face foundation. This is so good, and if you can see through the bottle, I have made quite a dent in this foundation. It is just so pretty and so skin-like. The shade range and the undertones are just really thoughtful, really inclusive. You don't have to worry about not finding your shades. In fact, I had to search to get the right shade because they had so many, but this one is really great. I really have enjoyed wearing this. And again, I'm pulling out my good sis Danessa Myricks, the Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint, and I have the shade 8. This just gives me like a second skin, and even though it's a skin tint, it still gives me a nice amount of coverage, like a medium coverage. So these two this month, these are going to be my two complexion products as far as foundation goes. For my concealers this month, I have one drugstore. This is somewhat new to my stash. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer. I think I finally found the right shade for me. That has always been my struggle with the Milani complexion products, and I think I found a good shade for concealing my under eye. So even when I get a little tan, that golden shade will work really well. I've heard nothing but good things about this concealer, and it is full coverage, but it is so beautiful on. It's like it lays really nicely. It doesn't crease heavily. It doesn't feel extra heavy. And I have the shade 150 if you need a reference, but this was like $10, and I've heard nothing but good things, and so far I've enjoyed using it. Next up is the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. I'm gonna stick beside her. I had my doubts in the beginning. I was like, I don't really know if this is going to work for me. I don't know if it's the finish but it's really pretty. I think for me, just not using it under my eye or mixing it with something else under my eye, because after I set or prepped my eye really well, then it laid a little bit better. This is also full coverage, and this is the shade P4, so it has like a peach undertone. Really pretty concealer, so I'm going to give it a good college try this May, and we'll see how this goes. For blush this month, I got a new shade of the blush sticks from LYS. I did a video on these when they first dropped, and they are so pretty. And I was just in Sephora one day randomly, and I was like, ooh, this shade Bubbly looks really pretty. It's a very pretty soft pink color. It's a very nice soft pink. Yeah, this is Bubbly, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. It is such a pretty color, and LYS blushes are so pigmented, but they also, I'm wearing it now, they also give you a nice glow that's not overly glowy, but it just looks like a glow from within with a pop of color. So this shade Bubbly is going in my bag. Since I got it, I have not stopped wearing it. I'll even pair it with a powder blush because I just love that color so much. The other blush I'm reaching for is my About Face Cheek Pigment. This is the Cheek Freak in the shade Brunchy. So I like a coral. So I have a coral and a pink for my stash this month. This is very pretty too, very gel-like texture. It's a lightweight color, such a pretty coral color. And if you are a brown girl, you need to have an orange or coral blush in your collection. I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you what I know. You need to have it. Lastly, I pulled out a Rare Beauty blush in the shade Encourage. This is also a mauvey pink shade, but I think this is just so pretty, and I kind of forgot about it, but it's actually really gorgeous. So I'm going to be wearing this too. So as I'm organizing my makeup, I pulled out 2 eyeshadow palettes that I have barely touched since I bought them. One is the Feels from ColourPop. This is a ColourPop palette I picked up randomly from Target. It's a very nice color palette or color story in here. It has a nice shimmery green. It has some pale pinks, some browns. You can do a transition shade with it. I think this is like on the clearance rack, so I don't know if they still make it, but I pulled this out to use it this for this month because I think I can do a lot of looks with it, even if I just put a pop of this in the corner for some smoke and then put this on my lids. I think it'll be very pretty. I will link it down below just in case they still make it. And the next palette I pulled out is something I still haven't worn in a while either, but I made a good dent in it. This is the Anastasia Rose Metals palette. It's such a gorgeous palette. There are not a lot of mattes here in this palette, but it is rose metals, so it does have those nice shimmers, those soft shimmers that all of Anastasia's palettes have. So I'm going to be using this too. This might be my nighttime going out palette, but this is so pretty. I can't believe I forgot about this palette. It's nice. So expect to see some looks from this too. I have 2 new setting sprays that I picked up in this past month. There were so many new releases, and this LYS setting spray is not new, but when I picked up the bubbly blush, I got the setting spray as well. I've heard good things about it. This is the LYS Skin Loyalty Natural Finish Setting Spray. I have to tell you, I have this on now. As I was prepping my makeup for this video, I sprayed it on, and it is sticking. It is like almost a matte finish, but it doesn't feel like heavy or sticky, you know what I'm saying? So I'm anxious to see how this is going to hold up in comparison to some of my other setting sprays. I also picked up the new e.l.f. Power Grips Dewy Setting Spray from Ulta when they had it in store. As you can see, it kind of has some separation here, so when you use it, you have to shake it. I wore this the last time I had to go into the office, and my makeup held up really well. So I do want to wear this a lot more this month just to see how it works with the hot weather and when I have on a full face, because that day I didn't really have on a full face, but my makeup held up well. It has a nice fine mist to it when you spray it. So let's see. So it's really misty. It doesn't come out so aggressive like some of the other sprays, but we're going to see how this works this month. I did pull about 5 lip products, and 3 of them, actually 4 of them, and I have the other one in my purse. This is the new NYX Butter Gloss Bling. I'm a huge fan of the original NYX Butter Gloss. I think I have almost every shade of those, and I've had them for a long time. But these new Bling, they are very pretty, and you can't feel the glitter on your lips. I'm actually wearing this shade now. This one is called Big Spender. I'm actually wearing this now, and I will swipe it. I did a full video on these as well, and I'll show you what that looks like. This is Big Spender, but these are so pretty, very pigmented, and they do have that metallic sparkle finish, but you can't feel the glitter particles. I hate that when you can feel the glitter particles in a gloss because it just makes it uneasy to wear. You get the same butter gloss formula with a little bit of sparkle, and the colors are gorgeous. So I've been wearing these, and I'll continue to do so in May. Lastly are 2 of the new lipsticks from MAC. This is the MAC Maximal Comfort Matte Lipsticks. I got the new Ruby Woo. I've always loved the color of Ruby Woo, but I hated how much it tugged and pulled on your lips just to get it on. This new formula is so smooth, and it does not miss out on the pigment. It's still got the same pigment of Ruby Woo. that Ruby Woo has always had. It's still gorgeous, but it is so easy to apply, and they still last as if they are a true matte lipstick. So I'm glad that MAC reformulated that, especially the Ruby Woo, because that is a classic. I know so many people love it, but they didn't always love to wear it. I also have the shade Warm Teddy, and this is also in their Maximal Matte lipsticks. I've been wearing this too as my everyday kind of nude, and this is what that looks like. It's like the sister to Velvet Teddy, but this has a little bit more red in it. Very comfortable matte lipstick. So if you're looking for a little more comfort, you love the shade, I would definitely suggest these, and I'll be wearing these in the month of May. So that is all for my May makeup bag. I'm keeping it pretty simple, and I hope this encourages you to also shop your stash in an effort to be a little bit more sustainable and to not overconsume. I have so much makeup that I just like to go every month and pull some things out. Like I said in the beginning, some things I haven't used in a while, some things that are new to me. I think the only makeup release this month that I'm super excited about is the new Danessa Myricks Low Light cheek products that she has. When they come out, you know I'm going to do a video on them. I love all things Danessa, but really other than that, I am over here shopping my stash. I'm really curious to see how this LYS setting spray holds up, and also the new e.l.f. Power Grip setting spray. I really like both of these so far, so we're going to see how they work this month. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything. And I will see you guys back here for the next video very soon. Thanks for watching.